Welcome to Coffee Break with Him. Today we are going to speak about crucible moments, and I want to speak about the crucible moments that Tariq ibn Ziyad faced. Tariq ibn Ziyad is an army commander. He's a North African Berber Muslim commander who led the army from North Africa to Spain and altered history. When Tariq ibn Ziyad and his men landed on shores they have never seen before, and found out that the enemy is much larger in numbers and in equipment, fear started to spread among his men. Seeing that, Tariq ibn Ziyad did what any brilliant strategic leader will do, a leader of purpose will do. He ordered the ships to be burned. And then he said his famous speech. And I love this speech. I actually visited often, especially when I'm faced with my own crucible moments, because there's so much wisdom to learn from this speech in terms of his leadership and in terms of his power in being with what's so, and the power of choosing and answering his calling. So he said to his man, أيها الناس أين المفر? O people, where can you flee? When we are faced with fear, the first thing the brain wants to do is escape the situation. So he said, where are you going to go? There's nowhere to go to, right? البحر من ورائكم والعدو أمامكم. The sea is behind you and the enemy is before you. So he spoke to what's so. And then he said, وليس لكم والله إلا الصدق والصبر. By God, you have nothing left other than faith and patience. And crucible moments are designed for that. A crucible moment is a moment when your old identity can no longer get you through this part of the process. And your new identity hasn't merged yet. So you are in that space of transition. In that space of transition, faith and fear stand side by side. And you have a choice to choose fear and go back to your comfort, or to choose faith and surrender to the unknown. And for those of us who choose faith and walk through the fire, the person who walked through that fire is not the same who comes out of it. Your experience of yourself is not the same. You are deeply transformed. You're deeply transformed for yourself. You're transformed for your community. You're transformed for your purpose and your leadership. Walking through the fire will dismantle anything that no longer serves you, and it will rebuild you, and it will transform you on a deeper level. And the process, this is where faith and patience come. The process is not simple, is not easy. It will take patience. It will take blind faith. And when you answer that call and you walk through that fire, you are refined by the fire. And the person who comes out, like I said earlier, out of that fire is not the same. You're deeply transformed. You are deeply connected to your purpose on a level you did not imagine you would. So crucible moments are gifts. They come with a lot of challenges. They may not change circumstances, but the person you become in the process definitely change. You know, when Tariq ibn Ziyad and his man were faced with that crucible moment and they chose faith, they didn't just win a battle, they altered history. 800 years of Muslim civilization in the Andalus contributed to medicine, art, history, agriculture, and the list is long. They altered the history of a whole continent, actually a history of a whole world. by facing that moment and choosing to walk with faith.